now the last part, why I left, because I already left abroad, why I left Serbia after all of the struggle, the studying, the relations with friends, and the friendships, everything that happened, and why did I eventually left. So that started in 2024 when one of my cousins came to visit, and she asked me, girl, what you gonna do after your studies? That was existential for me because, as I told you, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been asked what I'm gonna do with my life. And from that moment, I was considering, is Serbia the right choice for me, as it wasn't from the beginning, because there it was for me to study, to speak English, which did. But now it comes to like working, starting your life, professional life, starting just something new that you're gonna go for a longer period of time. And when I was thinking about that, I'm like, okay, what does Serbia have? And as I told you, the banking, the traveling really sucked. I was like, man, if I stay here for that, this paying for something that does not pays off, not gonna work. Serbia will not be the choice for me. Really, when it comes from banking and traveling, this is not worth it. Especially like as a student, you're starting from scratch in that place. I think no, because even also when I check like how much they pay and how is the lifestyle, I think as a foreigner starting from scratch, because I see like from my international community at church, like others are American, French people, you realize like those countries who are wealthy, and then they come to Serbia because they have the means, they have good jobs that are paying well, and you're nothing. I'm sorry, like not I'm nothing, but I'm like, you have nothing and you want to start from like in Serbia, when those people, I'm making a good comparison, like those people came from their country where they still receive income and they live in Serbia because it's cheaper and offers like things like the cheapest, and they can afford it, so for them it's cool. But for me it was not, because like when it comes like to receive, like let's get an example, France, like you get carte vitale and you get like help even when you're studying, you're getting paid by your employer if like you work and study. But here in Serbia, there in Serbia, I would do everything on my own expenses. Going to the dentist, my expenses, because I wear glasses, my own expenses. If I'm sick, if whatever happened to me, I would do it with my own expenses. So there is nothing that I receive the help from, And when you just consider the payments that you have, the income plus your own expenses, it's just too much for that place to like combine and just bear everything on your own. And for what? Eventually for nothing, because you cannot even travel, and banking suck. Like this if you can remember just one thing, is the bank. Like as a non-EU, banking there no. So that was really a struggle for me. So that was like, I was considering like not to stay in Serbia afterward, but then I was also scared. I'm like, man, where am I gonna live? Because I was 21, because now I'm 22, so I was like 21. I was like, oh man, where am I gonna be? And I was like, I'm young, but I don't want to go like to the big cities. I feel like so little. I'm like, oh man, what's gonna happen? I'm not gonna survive, I'm gonna be eaten. But that was in my head, and I think it takes a lot of courage, because I was like considering, oh okay, if I'm not in Serbia, then where can I go? I'm like, oh, let me maybe try Croatia, because I'm like, okay, it's also like certain Croatian, but in the EU. And then when I also like check the lifestyle, people are still complaining that it's not that good. Like it's quite similar to Serbia, but it's just like in the EU. And I was like, wow, it's like I had the opportunity to study in Serbia, and I had the opportunity to go abroad. So when I look at me and I'm like, okay, what if I just go do something? If it does not work, at least I tried. And in the time where I really have the opportunity, rather to just be scared and just never do it, and then I don't know, 5 to 10 years later you're gonna be like, man, I should have taken that opportunity. So I'm like, if I need to suffer, let me suffer now, so that 5 years later, that older me is gonna be like, wow, I was so proud of my 20 years old self, you know. And this is something that I said to myself. So I'm just like embracing myself and be like, girl, we've got this. The past self took the chance to learn English. If you didn't learn English, you wouldn't even making this video, you know. And you're making this video and you study, you graduated. So just take courage. And you're also Christian, so you know that it's a cross that you have to bear and to associate with the suffering of Christ, so that it bears fruit in this life and in the next. So to me, I'm like, well, it's now or never, girl, take this bus. And yes, so I was then considering where to go, and in the EU, the big city. So one consideration was Sweden, and then I was like, wherever you're going, you need to learn the language. And then when I check, I was like, oh, I didn't like really feel connected with that. And then came Germany. And when I was considering, I was like, man, should I go? Should I go not? Should I go? Should I go not? And then I prayed for this sermon, and I got lots of signs. Like, I got a lot of signs that Germany would be the place where I would go. So this time I didn't put in my mind, oh, it's gonna be my whole life. Like, it's gonna be the life, it's gonna be here forever. No, it was just based on objectives that I wanted to achieve. And therefore, if I have the long-term opportunity to stay, then yes, sir. But if I do not, if it's elsewhere, then I will go again, because I did it once, I did it twice, so I can do it thrice. And I'm like, no, like, I'm like, if it's given to you like this, take it, because when you're gonna bring it to someone else, you're gonna cry. Oh, please do. So yes, so when I prayed for the sermon, like, is it gonna be Germany or not? And then it was. And then paperwork, this is another topic. Paperwork, housing, procedures, living here, uni. No. I cried, I suffered, but I made it. God made it. First of all, he made it. And I'm here talking to you in Berlin, Germany. And it's just the beginning, but I'm here talking to you in Berlin, Germany. And I am so proud of myself, my little self, what she did, and the self of where I am now, and the one who will do better even tomorrow. So yes. And when I would compare like the opportunities in Germany compared to Serbia, I mean, girl, even people like in Serbia, they will ask me, girl, why are you here? Why didn't you go like to the West? Or like, I don't know, plus I speak French, so they're like, why? And I was like, and that back then I was so scared, like, to take the leap. I was like, man, I don't know if I should do this. And then I don't know, like, this brain just switch was like, I'm gonna do this. If it's, and plus it was possible for me, so I'm like, go, girl, green lights, go, try it, and then repeat it. Like, if it works, thanks be to God. If it does not, thanks be to God, because you have got a chance to live it. You have got a chance to now have everything that you wish you had and you didn't. Like, for now, like, the banking is good. Like, when I arrived, I got like three accounts, like 3 accounts in a matter less than a month, and I could make transaction in a better way that Serbia could have given me 3 years and a half. But like, really, I am grateful that I lived in Serbia, because it's there that I got my German visa. Like, I got my German visa in Belgrade, and I was the only girl applying for a studying visa. So when I went there, it was, well, like, long story short, like, when I went there, people were looking at me, and even they started looking, they're like, okay, what is she trying to do? And I was like, well, I'm applying because I could, apply. I even like check the website, and I could actually apply there. So I was like, yes, I'm here because it's possible. And it was because I got the visa, and I'm just grateful. You know, the moment that I just got the stamp, I'm like, this is my opportunity. Now you just have to manifest in your life. This is your opportunity. This you can do. God heard my prayer, and he will just give me what I need, and will strengthen me through those through the trials, because the moment I'm talking to you, I'm living like I have ish problems, but it's also good to smile to the good that you have. This brings me to the end where I have talked about my experience in Serbia. I don't know like how it would come out, but this is what I can say. Serbia was the starting point for me abroad. Were a place where I grew up in Serbia, if I can say that. Like, I grew up in Serbia. I lived all the seasons like 3 times in a row. I had my birthday there. I have grown, have learned from life. I have grew up spiritually there. I have grew up in relation there, like friendship, whatever you want. And the person that I am today is also thanks to Serbia, which have given me so much, even in its limitation. But I had my blessings, which I'm just grateful. The wisdom that I had there, the problems that could be solved there, the solution that were found there, and the visa that was given to me there. These are all the blessings that I had with all my travel that I went through. And Hvala Srbija I. That's gave me so much. It gave me so much from the starting point to when I finished. It just gave me blessings. Like, I was blessed during my time there, and even people would say like, why did you choose? I mean, this was where I was supposed to be. There were so many encounters that I met, and I'm so grateful that it was there. I would have never thought that me, a Congolese, and I don't know, a person from America, who would meet in Serbia, Belgrade, being face to face and share smiles, shared experience, share wisdom, giving advice to each other. This is a blessing. I don't know how you live your life, but to me, I don't know also how you see things, but to me, when the moment you just start like seeing life with its blessing and being grateful for what you have, it's gonna make so much sense for you that even people see you like a clown, man, they are the clown because they do not know what he had made you become. And I'm grateful for Serbia. Well, I couldn't, because when I was moving I couldn't like take so much like luggages, so I just got this little pin and this pin here. But yeah, I have also like lots of medals and like certificate from my dance concert, from my volunteering, and also like clothes also from the volunteering. So I'm just grateful. Serbia was good. It was where I was supposed to be at that time, the starting point for my new life abroad, which now is ongoing. And through that journey there, I can now use it here, and from here add it to what's gonna come next. So that was my story and experience in Serbia. And if you want to just let me know, ask questions like how was certain things, you can always write it in the comments. And if this video was clear for you, then thanks for watching till here. And yeah, I'm finishing with a smile because this was good. Like, altogether, the good and the bad, it was a good experience that I lived because I was in the right place at that time. And this is what I believe, and I'm happy. So thank you so much for watching, and that brings me to the end. And yeah, see you for new chapter and series of my life, which you can always like watch on my channel. And yes, that being said, thank you so much. Hvala puno I ciao ciao ciao. Do widzenia.